a dump and I take a dump in the toilet. I'm taking a big dump on your face, and it smells so good, just like nuts and corn. Oh yeah, you love that great smell. It reminds you of home, when your brother used to fudge in your face and on your pillow in your nice bedroom. Oh, why do I belong to this family? Why do they keep farting in my face? In my face, it is so gross. Oh my god, I love this song. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. I totally screwed up the tune for that, but I don't even care because it's fucking awesome. This is like one of my favorite songs in the game. This is one of my favorite towns in the game because there's just so much here. And it doesn't really seem like it at a first glance, but there's a lot going on here. Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My first challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Actually, his name was Fanny. He told me about you. He said that another challenger's soon on his way. So, that made me antsy. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. The challenger has to beat all of the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. See, that's how they should do every gym. That's personally what I think. It's such a better mechanic, personally, like, in my opinion, to actually go and battle all of the gym trainers first before actually, like, going on to the gym leader. That's just what I think, though. That's just the way that I do all of the gyms, all of the time. Why is Zep still up front? I should probably put Snuggles up front, because it's just more logical to me. I'm not really too sure. Ah, crap. Leech Seed. Leech Seed is frickin' annoying. If you don't know what it does, it zaps, like, I think it's like an 1/8 of your HP every turn. Yeah, that looks like an 1/8 to me, because it's like, it was 7, which I have 56. That's it's not too far off of an 1/8. Stupid phone, stop going off. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just frickin' annoying when you're doing like non-competitive battles, because they're just gonna be like, just take your HP now. It's just gonna sit here and just be a little bit of a troll. Just take a little bit of your HP every turn. It's just let's hang out and I'll suck on your tits or something, and we'll have a good time. That kind of got a little bit more vulgar than I thought it would. The suck on your tits kind of came out of nowhere, but whatever. Actually, I have these really awkward conversations with some of my friends where I just sort of like, we'll be talking about like fruit, like absolutely something completely innocent, and then it'll basically turn into like really, really vulgar talk about pornography. And yesterday I was actually in a restaurant with them, and we were talking about some of this stuff, and the manager actually came over and asked us to stop talking about what we were talking about, which was pretty bad. And I don't even remember what it was, but I remember the term five-lipped vagina coming up several times in this conversation, so that'd probably be indicative to how vulgar it actually is. Now, as you can see in this gym, there's this giant flower clock in the middle, and it will change its hands positions to lead you to the next trainer. It's kind of a cool mechanic, but at the same time, I like the thing in the gym in Diamond and Pearl better. See, in this generation, between Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, they revamped a lot of the gyms so that they're pretty different. This one probably got one of the bigger overhauls in the generation. I think the 8th gym probably got the biggest overhaul, because it is just completely different. But in this generation, in Diamond and Pearl, it was basically like a maze through the flowers. Through the flowers and the flames we go in a maze. I don't really know what I was going for that. But god damn it, Paralysis. freaking parahacks, man. This is ridiculous. But yeah, there was just basically a flower maze, and you had to find all the trainers before you could battle the gym leader. And I think there were also 3 trainers. I think there's 3 trainers in here. Not entirely sure, because I haven't played this gym in quite a while. It's been probably about... well, it's been about a year and a half since I played this game last. I don't actually remember how long it had been exactly, but I seem to remember it being like last winter. And this is one of these games that seems like such a winter game to me. I don't know why, but like the first time I bought this game, I think it came out in like May or June or something like that. I was pretty sure it wasn't in the winter, but I waited until like the next winter to play it, because I bought it, and then I got to like the first gym, and then I just never played anymore, because I'd already played Gen 4. And then like it took me like definitely a few months to actually like pick it up again and actually play it, which I know sounds terrible, because I'm like, this is such a great game, but it's such a great game. And like literally when I picked it up the second time, I like couldn't put it down for like forever. Okay, payback. That's a pretty decent move. I'll get rid of focus energy because I literally never use it. Minimize can be good for like trolling the living hell out of whoever you're fighting, but like other than that, it's not really that great. Buddy, I guess I'll switch just because I'm paralyzed. Go, Snuggles, you can do it. I believe in you. Everybody's getting up to a pretty close level to Tertiary. The only reason that I actually like evolved Tertiary at all was because of the fact that like I probably would have lost that battle with Team Galactic Mars if I didn't evolve Tertiary. And there's a battle coming up in a little bit with another Team Galactic person that I'm definitely racking my brain right now as to like how I'm going to not lose this battle completely, because it's a pretty difficult fight. It's more difficult than the one in the Valley Windworks, I think. Just because the person is like really over leveled, I think. I actually think that a lot of the gyms in this generation, actually, this is probably the last generation where everything felt a little over leveled in comparison to like how it should be for me. I'm just gonna heal Mr. Zep here of her paralysis. Wow, so I have half my team is female right now. That's not a bad gender ratio. So I guess Snuggles can hook up with Shellos, and Tertiary can hook up with Zep. I don't really know if that makes sense in terms of a hookup. I don't really think the other way would make any more sense, though. I honestly think, like, Tertiary and Shellos would be, like, the perfect combination of, like, 2 Pokemon that would just go very squishily together. I'm not really too sure what I was going for with that squishily comment. Whatever. I don't know. I kind of wish Zep was like a little bit higher leveled when I got her, though, because she's kind of weak until she gets evolved, and then once Zep evolves, she'll be a lot better. Like, Drifloon as a Pokemon itself kind of sucks, but Drifblim kicks ass just because of the absurdly high HP stat. It's always nice to have an absurdly high stat of like one thing, and then everything else is just sort of like, it's okay, it's alright, yeah, it's not too bad. And yes, this is only the gym leader left. So I'm actually going to go back out and heal, and then I will meet you at the gym leader in 1 sec. So yeah, slow camera pan is very, very slow. Hooray for extremely slow. Dude, could this camera pan any slower? It's ridiculous. Okay, I'll meet you at the gym leader. Okay, this is Gardenia here. You kept me waiting. Yeah, I had to go out and heal. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia. You're the grass-type master. I have definitely met more masterful grass-type people than you. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyways, this will be fun. Let's have our battle. Wow, you sound like a little bit of a psychopath. I don't really know why, but she always sort of struck me as somebody who was a little bit of a psychopath, just a little bit off. And yes, this is Gym Leader Gardenia with her, like, really awkward clothing. Just probably the most awkward clothing of, like, anybody ever. Yeah, so she's got 3 Pokemon. First off is Turtwig. Don't know how the hell she got this thing. But it knows Grass Knot, Razor Leaf, Sunny Day, and Reflect. it's really not threatening at all to me. Like, I don't feel threatened by this thing at all because I have Gust and just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could just basically kick this thing's ass in like 2 gusts unless she keeps using super potions, which would be kind of annoying as long as she doesn't set up a sunny day, because I would prefer her to not do that. Please don't. Crap. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, but this thing basically, like, this Turtwig itself knows basically absolutely nothing that can hurt my Zep, my awesome Zep, because everything is times a quarter effective, I believe. I'm not sure if Ghost and Grass really has, like, a relation, because I've never really tried it. I just sort of assume that it's bad. Next up is Cherim. This is when I switch to Snuggles, because why the hell not? Now, Cherim is an interesting Pokemon, because it'll probably come out in its normal form and then switch to its, like, flower form. Yeah, that's its normal form. And then it switches to its flower form when the sun is out. And I believe that, like, doubles its speed. I'm not too sure. I think it also increases its special attack, but again, I'm not entirely sure about that. But it knows Grass Knot, Magical Leaf, Leech Seed, and Safeguard. Basically, now that Reflect is worn off, I'm basically going to kick some ass right here. And Leech Seed, great. Hooray! Whoa-hey for Leech Seed, because it's one of the most annoying moves in the game when you're fighting on single player. Yay. Except for Protect. Protect is just stupid on single player. Like, why do they let people have that in the game? It's just dumb, in my opinion. Her last Pokemon is Roserade, which is actually a fully evolved Pokemon. I'm going to switch to Zep, basically for the sole purpose of getting rid of the Leech Seed, but also because Zep could use some experience and it's harder to train than most of my other Pokemon. But yeah, it's not the end yet. Yes, this is definitely like the magnum opus. I don't really know if that's like the right term to be using at all, but that's just what comes. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. Jesus. But this thing knows Grass Knot, Magical Leaf, Poison Sting, and Stun Spore. It's got a decent moveset, but like, it's not that great. If it knew something that could really damage like a ghost type, like I am, then it would probably be better. I think just my abysmal special defense stat is what is killing me. And yeah, it's holding a citrus berry, by the way. I'm just gonna let Zep die. Probably would have done more damage if I used Payback than if I used Gust, but whatever. I don't care that much. Zep, you could just go and die. Oh, you're no longer protected by Safeguard, eh? Well, I have no idea what Safeguard does, so therefore I win automatically. Yes! Hooray for Yu-Gi-Oh! Logic! Actually, that's kind of funny, is because, like, the rules seem to change in the anime from what I've seen. Like, I've seen, like, a few episodes in the anime, and that's basically the conclusion that I drew from that. And yeah, Roserade's down. 961 experience points. And this is before they did the experience thing, where, like, the lower level you are, the more experience you get. And you want to learn Stomp, eh? What accuracy does that? 100 accuracy. I'm getting rid of Tackle because Tackle sucks dick balls. And there we go. Poof! Learn Stomp. There we go, yay. Snuggles, oh, so happy. So happy that you beat this gym leader to a pulp. Holy crap. I must have said it, well, I might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. You received the Forest Badge. It's the badge of the forest, which I love. Oh my god. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you've received in trades will obey you up to level 30. And I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. I haven't traded anything. I was contemplating it because on my copy of Pearl, I actually have like a Spiritomb, and I was like, do I want to use that on my team? Because it's such a pain in the ass Pokemon to actually get. I'm not gonna show how to get it. It's like, it's harder than most legendaries to get this fucking Pokemon. Like, it's just ridiculous. Now I'm gonna go back up and heal, and we're gonna go and talk to a couple people in town, and then I'm gonna end the video because there's one thing that I could do in this video, but I don't really feel like doing it right now because it's like, it's kind of annoying. I don't know. It's not really annoying. It's just like, it's just sort of a lot of trainer battles, and I find that I don't know why, but I found in this Pokemon LP, as opposed to the other ones, it's like a lot more difficult to talk over the trainer battles. I find that I don't really have much to talk about. Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Orberg. I work at the mining museum there. I got advice from the underground man at digging up treasure in spheres. Before you get digging, let me share his advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover hard rocks. They're very hard. They're very hard.
That's what she said.
If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Don't forget that. You'll be digging up treasure in no time. Let's talk to this dude here. I'm the first to have gone underground and dig some tunnels. You can call me the Underground Man. Everyone else does. I'll give the gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. And you got the Explorer Kit. This is actually a lot of fun, I found. I haven't found that I used it really that much in recent playthroughs, but basically you can go underground and go and do a bunch of shit down there. Basically you just like knock on walls and touch the touch screen. I don't know, I find it to be fun. And yeah, you could play with other people with like the wireless connection of the Nintendo DS. The great wireless connection that is sort of not that great, because it often disconnects. My friend said Team Galactic took his favorite Pokemon away. I don't think he's telling the truth. Words. Holy crap. Team Galactic looks so cool. There we go. Why was that sentence so hard to say? They don't look like common thugs. They kind of are. I don't know. They're not really the greatest of people. What is here? Condominiums. Yeah. Wait, does it say name rating? Name rating service is available. Okay, I would have to check and see if there are any more nickname suggestions for anything before I go and decide on whether or not to... Seriously, is this a rival battle? Thud. Hey, Kevdog, you came to see a Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. Wow, surprisingly slow walking for somebody who's constantly on cocaine. Like, just... What the balls? What the... So this is Eterna's Pokemon statue, shaping our world, our time and space, in an intertwining spiral. Reversed in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space. Sinnoh's myth, its truth needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. Wow, that dude's kind of fucking creepy. Like, seriously. I like how his sprite looks, though. Oh, hey, when we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great Pokemon trainer. Yeah, that. Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you'd never lose. You'd be an invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. I'll see you around. Okay. Wasn't that the main premise of Karate Kid? I've never actually seen that movie, but I seem to think that that was like the main premise. Now over here, this is another route, but we can't really go too far in here. There's a bunch of trainers in here that I may take off screen. I probably won't, but yeah, I just kind of figured that it'd be worth showing that is there. But if we go back in this direction here, we will get stopped by some giant haired lady. Like, seriously, over half of your body is hair. What are you doing with your life? Oh, that device you have. Is it a Pokedex? Wow, that brings back some memories. Pardon me, but what's your name? Oh, hello, Kevdog. I'll be sure to remember that name. I didn't say my name, I said ... My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Nobody studies mythology out of curiosity. You always have some ulterior motive. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. Have you seen it already? According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows? You may encounter something like it when you're traveling with your Pokedex. Oh, I know. Try using this. It should be helpful. Now, based on what I've seen from the last two Pokemon generations, if you played this after those two, you would probably be led to believe that this is like the main villain of the game. But if you played anything before, you'd be like, oh no, it's totally not, because the main villains are actually evil, as opposed to the newer games where the main villains give you things to help you, which is just ridiculous. Remember, the hidden move Cut can be used in the field. It'll let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you, like that house up there that's blocked by cut trees. It's important for filling up your Pokedex, right? Then good luck, then luck be with you, young trainer. Who says luck be with you? That's just awkward. Oh, and one more thing. Give my regards to Professor Rowan. Wait, how do you know that I know him? What if I got this from Professor Oak? That would be awkward. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Next time we will go into that building with all the trees blocking it. So I'll see you guys then. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.